Alors bonjour, today is vlog day 887. Good morning. It's Thursday and we're off to a number of things. First we're having breakfast at Sean's aunt's place. And then we're gonna go jump on an airplane. We're heading to Udaipur this morning for an undetermined amount of time before we bounce out to go somewhere else. We're gonna be kind of flying through everywhere we go on this trip, and looking forward to it. Today I thought I would take a little bit of time just to reflect on the last few days in total and enjoy our improved driving situation this morning.
So this is like, it has a potato filling and it's dipped in a chickpea batter and fried.
That sounds amazing. What?
Vada pav.
Oh my gosh. More like hola, wow. Did we tell them where we're going? You already did. Breakfast is delicious. We have to go back and finish packing. The main problem we have is we only have one domestic flight while we're here. The rest of the time we're driving. And Prashant is a photographer, so that means there's a lot of weight and he's packed for international flights, not domestic. So we've shuffled weight around between our bags, hoping that we can make it through without paying extra. And I have no idea how much extra it's gonna cost. So we'll figure this out as we go, but we gotta go. We gotta get to the airport. I will say this is not as last minute as coming here though. At this point it's a relaxed pace. No more sprinting through airports. We think we're ready. The thing we're debating right now is we don't really know for sure how many people we have to tip on the way out of here or the best way to tip. So we're just figuring this out. Insight into the...
And keeping hydrated.
Hydration is also key. Okay, we're gonna try and exit this place not offending anybody by tipping everybody properly on the way out. And we'll learn as we go. And he's in there that quickly. All right, down we go. Now to see how our shuffling went on the luggage. Wish us luck. Well, we made it through security just fine. Our bags, everything, the weight checked out, it's great. Only weird thing was that they, like, the weird thing is that in security they stopped me to check my camera. They wanted to see my camera again, which is weird. When this guy's got two monstrous cameras inside his bag. Two monstrous cameras inside his bag. What? That makes no sense. But anyways, I guess I'm plagued with camera checks from now on. It's my new thing. Great. Coffeeed. One of the first world problems I'm running into already is the currency. They've got a lot of small bills and my wallet is not made to carry cash, so I'm very limited in what I can carry. That looks schmancy. What you working on? Alright, got a little bit of work done, caffeinated, and now we're getting on our flight to Udaipur. We'll land, take our stuff to the hotel, and we should have enough daylight to explore something while we're out and about. The nice thing about being farther south is that the day lasts a couple hours longer than it does in Paris. So not only is it warmer, but it's sunnier, and that's glamorous. If ever something was glamorous. Anyways, we should probably get on this. Udaipur. Land it.
I can't wait to see what illusion you've come up with for us. One of those romantic boy meets girl, boy loses girl stories?
It's better than that. I finally got an airport sign. Pyarchan.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Pyarchan.
This is my number.
Okay,
Great.
great.
Number, okay.
I have a French number.
Yeah.
WhatsApp you have?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
we'll do WhatsApp.
Pyarchan is going to be our driver all the way till Delhi.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Excellent. Apparently it's going to be an hour from the airport to our hotel, so that's a good start. We're going to be in the car a lot. Also, at some point I'm going to need to explain this to him.
Okay, yeah.
I need to get permission for multiple things. Or maybe just one thing, really. So there's a good chance that the sun's going to be going down by the time we've checked into our hotel. We'll probably wander around a little bit, grab a couple drinks, try to chill tonight, start the real road trip right. I mean, this is actually the beginning of our road trip. We're going to be in a car for the next 5 years. It's going to be a really long drive, but it's going to be worth it. So on the reflection side of things that I was talking about earlier, there's a number of things that I'm thinking about. And one of them is that I don't want to compare places too much. Like I'm really trying to make sure that I just experience India as a new place, but you always inform your new experiences with past experiences, which is one of the reasons why this doesn't feel remotely overwhelming to me, is that I've lived in West Africa where there's a lot of chaos, tons of motorcycles, traffic is insane, lots of colors and smells, and so this feels actually very comfortable for me. But I don't want to overdo the comparisons between the two because they're completely different places. So there's that element of trying to think through it. And the other side is from yesterday, the poverty, like the side of like when we're going into a slum, the part of me that, especially since I worked for an NGO for a while and worked with the poor in West Africa for years, I don't want to be exploitative and I'm gonna wait for that. I don't want to be exploitative in the content that I create or in how I go about visiting a place or seeing people's lives. And for me yesterday, the tension was kind of twofold. One was that, well, none of us really knew what we were getting into when we joined up with this lady and went in. So kind of bouncing around from place to place felt a little bit much. Like it felt like we were just kind of getting thrown into different workshops and just like, see this, see that, see this. And it was very fascinating and actually really, really cool. I actually really enjoyed it a lot, just seeing how people were living, seeing how they were working. I felt like we got a really neat window into people's lives, a very honest window into people's lives. And it was really fun to meet people, and especially when they all came out to see us fly the drones. There was a lot of excitement, and it was really, really cool. And on the other hand, like I said, I don't want to be exploitative, like show up and just take and film and treat it as if we're looking through a window, so much as wanting to make sure that we're bridging the gap and actually talking to people. I don't know, there's a tension there. So I want, yesterday's video, I wanted to try and strike that balance of like really enjoying myself, really enjoying meeting people, seeing an entirely new world, and at the same time handling it in an appropriate way and creating content that was sensitive, if that makes sense. And I don't know what the proper balance is exactly, and I don't feel like I'm ever gonna strike it perfectly, but that was something that was definitely going through my head yesterday. So those two things where it's like I'm processing a lot of, there's so much about this place that reminds me of West Africa, like so many different things that are very reminiscent, and then so many things that are completely different. But I think it's also a reminder that the substance of human life is always the same. Like anywhere you go, the substance of this planet, the substance of human life is the same. It's the garnish that changes, and the garnish here is just as an amazing flavor, and especially the actual, not to take that analogy too literally, but the food has been so good at every step. And thank you so much to Pushan's family for the delicious, delicious home cooking, which we're not gonna be able to replicate for the rest of this trip. That was phenomenal. Definitely loved it. So anyways, those are my thoughts so far processing. We're finally in Udaipur right now, working our way towards the hotel, and eventually we'll get there and wander around a little bit. We'll show you the hotel and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh my God. We're being transferred to a rickshaw now. Apparently cars can't go where our hotel is. We're learning as we go here. We're on the fly. This place is already gorgeous though. I'm in love already, and we just got started. That's not where I wanted to go.
Come on, let's see you tomorrow. I feel like this is somewhat shady.
All right, well, we just lost our car. It's too bad the view sucks.
For breakfast? Oh, it's not separate.
No, make the separate, don't worry.
Okay.
That'll do. It's overkill. All right, time to find dinner somewhere in town. We'll just wander and see what we find. Oh my gosh. Not a bad spot for a beer.
Should we do it?
Yeah. I think we'll take a seat. Literally ice cold. There's ice in it.
There's ice in it?
Yep. It's partially frozen. Anyways, this has been great. We're in the old city right now. We'll check out the new city tomorrow.
I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have any of the
No,
ice?
I don't have ice.
I actually have ice in mine.
Mine's
Ice-free? Well, you're missing out, my friend. Either that or mine doesn't have any alcohol in it. Anyways. Anyways, we'll check out more of Udaipur tomorrow, and we'll see you bright and early for that in the morning. So we'll see you for that. Adios.